Carolina students, faculty, staff, they've continued this important work, teaching remotely, entirely pivoting back in early to mid-March, and now teaching over the summer remotely. But it really has been impressive. And I think that one of the things I've learned is that people have adapted quickly. And we know that there's a high interest in what our plans are for this fall, which is why we have been developing a roadmap called the Roadmap for Fall 2020. And we launched it last week, but we've emphasized that it's going to be a living, breathing document, an evergreen, if you will, because we're going to have to continue to update it over these next several weeks. We're about 10 weeks from the start of the new semester. We're going to start about 8 days early on August the 10th with the goal of finishing before Thanksgiving, such that we can send students back home to their families and to not need to come back to campus when we think that there could be the potential of a second wave of the virus. And so we want to try to stay ahead of that. But I've listened to the campus community, students, parents of students, faculty, staff, and I think most people are eager to try to get back. But first and foremost, I want to emphasize is that we'll only do that if it is safe to do such. And it's clear that students learn and grow in different ways, and most students thrive in an in-person environment where they can interact with faculty, with their fellow students and staff, and enjoy the benefits of so many of the co-curricular activities that Carolina can offer. But it's going to look and feel very different this fall. But I'm confident that we can do this safely. We will have off-ramps that will allow us to pivot if need be. We're going to be offering courses in multiple formats. We'll have smaller classes. They'll likely not exceed, depending on the size of the classroom, more than about 60 or 70 people. And those large lecture classes that many students will have in a given semester, a few of those, they'll be either taught entirely remotely or broken into smaller sections. And we'll also be teaching classes in a high flex model, meaning that the instructor is there in real time in front of a class with students wearing masks, and but teaching it remotely concurrently, such that students who can't get to campus or our international students who we know are going to have a difficult time enrolling in person this fall will have access to the same coursework. So we're, again, confident that we have just an incredible team that's working on this, and it's going to take an acceptance of these community standards for us to be able to do this safely.